Hey everyone, welcome back to Spider-Man Edge of Time. If I'm correct, this is already the 11th session. And today we're going to start with playing the hard difficulty. I'm not sure what the time is. Have I been playing for 23 hours? I can't imagine that long. It states here that I complete all the challenges 99% of all the spiders, but I have the trophy for all the spiders, so I'm not sure if that is correct. Upgrades and collectible or unlockables, I only got 92%, but I'm not sure what I'm missing because I have all the trophies. I'm quickly going to look up what I have to do to start the hard playthrough. Because do we really have to start over? Or can I just do the chapters? Not sure. Also, let me just quickly check. Yes, the audio is recording. Test. Yes, give mic. Okay. So, I have the guy in front of me now. So, on hard difficulty. Okay, I think I just have to do the chapters again. Huh? How do I do hard? No, not like this. This is weird because oh yes. So if I'm correct, I do this. I start the chapter now of the hard difficulty. Cannot be hacked. So I think I'll make like a very good
this isn't you!
playthrough test, so it's just a hard playthrough of 5 minutes of time.
Eddie! You're not a killer anymore, don't you get it? You're not in your right mind!
So let's take it already on the normal difficulty. Most easily, so we have to do on the trophies or keep the game on difficulty. This is the first one I have to beat the game. And then I'll there's another broken.
Let me drain the radiation.
Not boarding this train, Eddie! You're not the engineer driving it right now!
Hang on, partner. Just hold them off another few seconds. I'm almost there.
He's being controlled somehow.
My God!
The game, or at least part of it. And someone is making like a time control.
You've gone as far as you can go.
Peter Parker's back. The main Spider-Man over here. I'm wearing
no reason.
I didn't need a reason. Other than to make it easier to kill you.
Spider-Man from
O'Hara,
2019.
looks like you called. Yes!
Finish this now.
And the plot revolves about
Parker!
them
Parker, are
working
you there?
together,
Peter!
doing something in their timeline which affects the Spider-Man, more specifically Spider-Man. So Wahab tells something to Peter that will help him survive or do better. And Peter tells something in his timeline which of course the butterfly effect affects what happens in Wahab's timeline. And they was already like,
I keep trying to tell myself
I'll
that I'm
go through
just
the
jealous
story,
of
just
Walker
so.
Sloan's progress. It was only 5 years ago that he first showed up at Alchemax talking about harnessing energy from the fourth dimension. Now he won't stop until he's running the place. I know his type. He's thinking beyond Alchemax, aiming towards who knows what. He's the exact type of corporate monster I've sworn to rein in. Especially if he's mucking with time travel. The year 2099 might not be much, but it's all mine. And he's not gonna change it.
this is the future Spider-Man to the Parker.
He's been siphoning
Or even
Alchemax
basically.
resources into converting the gateway and the old virtual unreality lab into something else.
And he works
Something
at
dangerous.
Alchemax.
I've tried talking to him, but he's got no time for Miguel O'Hara. But people make time for Spider-Man.
And he
Just
is
use the convenient access to the ventilation system to
Spider-Man
get
because
inside,
he
and then
injects
Walker
himself
and I
with
can
like
have a little
Peter
chat.
Parker or just spider DNA. I think he has mostly the same powers. He doesn't have the Spidey sense, but he's faster, I think.
Whatever Sloan's up to, I've got to shut it down before he gets in over his head
He's
and
much
drags
more
everyone and everything down with him.
darker. Like I think most of their relationship between our Spider-Man and Miguel is like Miguel looks at the bigger picture like, oh, I will sacrifice a few people to save the greater good, while Peter Parker is always just trying to save everyone, even if it means endangering himself.
I see they've been keeping busy in the cybernetics division. That's a lot of shocking robots down there.
And here we have a generic enemy design. These like to be like some kind of spidey sense, I guess. Because I can see
During the day, as Miguel O'Hara, Alchemax geneticist, I could have walked right in.
Because if not,
But at night, the security protocols kick
I'm
in.
going to go through the story real quick. I'm playing on hard difficulty now, so enemies will be tougher to defeat and will do more damage, and I will also receive
The genetics
less,
lab. Without that department, I wouldn't be the man I am today.
well, healing items, let's say, because I should have all the power-ups, moves, and health, and spidey sense, and all that upgrades on my previous playthrough, but
Sloan's
yeah,
gotta be
to
around here
replenish that
somewhere.
health,
I just
I
know
get
it.
less options. I think I got some health from the frequencies. And there are
You'd
plenty
think the
of
largest tech developer in
checkpoints
the world
this
could
game.
afford to carpet their air ducts for
Should be
extra
not
comfort.
to be. It should not be too hard, especially not all the upgrades. I like how this opening scene is being done. Wait, just a second. There was, I think, something wrong with the recording, but I think it's fine.
There you are.
That's the CEO of Alchemax.
Holographic
the big
assistant
bad baby.
online. How may I serve you, Mr. Sloan?
Hello, Joseph. Run a final check and initiate security bioscans.
Preparing systems, Mr. Sloan. This won't take long.
Bioscan sequence initiated.
So now I have to not be in the same square. Just to learn to move around a little bit.
Access to time
Before
research
you get
lab
into
granted,
combat.
Mr. Sloan.
Slow down, Miguel. Take your time. Don't want to get caught here.
Alchemax should be thanking me. Stark Fujikawa Industries is going to take over this entire corporation, unless someone steps up to prevent it.
You're
No
the only
Stark.
one who thinks outside the box, isn't it?
Long Japanese name.
Yes, Joseph, I know.
Dark Horse Arman.
I
Thing
knew
is-
he was up to something.
His offspring because Spider-Man should not be alive anymore at this age and time. But apparently they are the big
I'm almost embarrassed it took me so long to come.
rival company to
I
this
simply go
company.
back in time and launch Alchemax years before it was originally founded. Not only can I remake Alchemax in my image,
But you can dismantle Stark Fujikawa before it gets started.
Fujikawa.
You're a
Not
genius,
sure.
sir.
Not that name
programmed you
doesn't
well,
sound
Joseph.
or doesn't ring a bell with me. But basically his plan is to go back in time, use that knowledge to develop his inventions sooner than they really did.
Oh no, you don't get away from me that
Let's
easy.
give them an edge over the Stark Company, making them the most dominant tech invention company.
of course the CEO will want me to have that degree of power. He's all about power, but he won't have anything to say about it by the time I'm done.
Security scan sequence initiated.
Easy.
Gateway room
Well,
access granted,
okay.
Mr. Slum.
Of the game. So it's
Yep,
not
he's heading for his time research
Of
lab,
course,
all right.
difficulty
There's an
does not
access
spike.
point near the generator.
Only affects help items, I think, powers, and the these things are less prominent. And if I'm correct, I should already have all the golden spiders, so these are not present, and enemies are tough to defeat. I actually should real quickly check. Because I should have all the power-ups unlocked. No, the spy sense is locked because I don't have that Spider-Man available yet. That's why. But like, I'm getting the Spidey sense and all this version.
Gateway
Doesn't
activation
make it
succeed.
go.
Time travel ready in 60 seconds.
No way.
If you're used to the new Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man from the PS4, PS5, then you will hate the wall climbing. It is so bad in this game. And the wall swinging, or just the swinging.
This thing's almost
So-
fully charged and I don't have a clue how to shut it down. The only chance is to get to the lab before it's too late.
This is how you also move around in the game also. When you see the swinging field, so like it should fall and it should go fast. Action game, but it goes so slowly. Like walking or running, just running is almost as fast as swinging somewhere in this game. Unless you have to really, you know, go over something. Of
If
course
I don't get
swinging
there in
is
time,
faster.
he could actually pull this off. Go into the
But falling
past
into a
and
gap,
tamper with
climbing
who knows
over
what.
this takes more time than just swinging across. Just on
Almost
that
at Walker's
surface,
lab.
it's just as fast. Like, see how slow it's coming down. Okay, next door. No. Do this whole thing first. I'm not sure. Should I just. Oh, yeah. Wall diving. Section 5 in the Spider-Man 1999 game. Or version. Part of the game. something to portals affect the past and the future. As you can see, it already affected immediately. She also put to the one to start building the thing on the last so you can already see that they won. And as it stands now, in that future timeline, or past timeline,
Start here.
they
It started back
take
then.
down Spider-Man Peter Parker.
Back around Peter Parker's time. And he can't fix it. Because he's gonna be dead.
It's an abomination is what it is. Am I the only newspaper man in the city that realizes what a menace that redhead is?
Jonah, indoor
He's
voice,
really on
okay?
point.
I'm trying to get Mary Jane on
I
the
don't
phone.
like the design of Spider-Man Peter Parker. Like Peter
Next thing you know,
Parker,
there'll be
I
a
don't like how
musical
he
about
looks.
him. A chorus line of dancing Spider-Man.
It
I'd
looks
pay to
like
see that.
some kind of
Mary
GTA
Jane, hi.
character. And she is the one with Jameson. J.K. Simmons, that's his name, like an actor. He was just born to be
Go see a show.
James Jones
MJ, I
Jameson.
would love to, but I'm working with Dr. Octavius in the genetics lab on a DNA
And now
project.
Peter
I had to download a
is
sample
already
of my own DNA into the permanent Alchemax genetic
affected.
files.
Like
I'm
the
still waiting for
CEO
some
traveled back
Permanent
before
files, huh? Great, so 100 years from now we can clone you.
tests. Yeah.
Peter Parker,
Well,
Spider-Man
how would I come there?
created
And grab a
anything.
late dinner afterward, okay, Tiger?
Sure, it's okay. Anything for you, babe. And I love when you call me
And it
Tiger.
also affected where he works now, so not Daily Bugle, but as a biochemist at probably also affected Dr.
That
Octopus,
lunatic actually
his
did it.
story.
Intruder in
Because,
research
as you
lab.
can see,
Maximum force can be used.
Dr. Octopus is now working at Alchemax.
Great. Robot sentries. Not sure I can take them right now. Maybe I could draw them
I normally
off.
stop
Move
off
fast enough to
those
distract them with some
small
decoys.
Because of the Alchemax research, I could really do something. Peter was working on Dr. Octopus, or Doc Ock, or what was his name? I'm not sure.
You're done. Now you're just starting to annoy me.
So our holograms are just holograms. They will distract enemies, but they can still hit me. Okay, if I stand on the same blade as the hologram, and there's a bomb, something, I will still be hit. Or if I stand in the line of fire, I will still be hit.
Peter Parker.
Who's that? Who's talking?
Miguel O'Hara, the Spider-Man from 2099.
Are the other me's in my head too?
No, it's just me and you, old-timer. I threw together a chronal link program using a sample of your DNA. It's allowing me to communicate with you at the point in time it was taken. I just wish it was from earlier on. We have almost no time.
Time until what?
Until you're killed.
Until I'm what now? Because it kind of sounded like you said kill.
Listen, a lunatic named Walker Sloan from 2099 created a time gateway. It was a one-way trip that dumped him sometime in the 1970s. He then used his advanced knowledge to build Alchemax, years before it was supposed to be established, transforming your world and mine.
I work for Alchemax. You're saying that's somehow wrong?
Completely. At this point in time, you earn a living taking news pictures for J. Jonah Jameson.
The late-night ranting TV news guy? Forget it.
You can't forget it.
Where does this so-called death happen?
Sloane's building another gateway on the 66th floor, so he can finally travel back and forth. I saw you being killed, right there.
By who?
I couldn't make it out. It doesn't matter. Get out of the building.
So a crazed killer can wander around the building without me to stop him? No way. Besides, if I find this guy somewhere else, then I'm invincible, because I can only die at the gateway, right?
It's not an exact science, Parker.
Meaning what?
Sorry, I was a little bit distracted.
You want to spend an hour getting a crash course on temporal physics? No? Then do what I say.
You've got a lot to learn about priorities, pal. I'm gonna do what I think is right, and that means going after bad guys. You want a Spider-Man who'll do whatever you want? Go play a video game.
Maybe I will just quickly
What was that?
change back the costume. It's not the possible right in between games, probably not. Wait,
Spider sense.
oh, no. Oh,
Save yourself from me.
Eddie Brock? Anti-Venom? He's the one gunning for me?
there's
But he's
the
reformed.
door.
Hostile intruder detected in sector AC-78.
It's like he has to.
Got the intruder sighted.
Like,
Are there teleporting guards in? That's spiffy new tech.
All employees, we are in a state of heightened security. We apologize for any inconvenience or possible loss of life. Thank you.
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you.
We need to work out the kinks of this time travel communications thing if it's gonna have any hope of catching on.
Parker, focus on what's important.
I am, which is why I'm heading up to the 66th floor. If that's where we're supposed to butt heads, maybe I could draw them out en route. I'm gonna go look for an elevator.
Do you want to die?
Of course not. I want to run away even less. Pleasant dreams.
Now difficulty not too hard. But I still have no clue who the key is. Oh. Okay, lost my key. Okay.
Eddie, for crying out loud, you're not a killer anymore!
Oh. There was probably a golden spider. A collectible.
Warn you.
Fine.
What happened?
The elevator I'm in just changed into a closet.
Rock just tried to kill me with an elevator. Weird coincidence.
Maybe not.
Wait. Something I did here had an effect on you in 2099? It's impossible.
Well, theoretically, it's not. The idea is called quantum causality. The two gateways created a link between our times.
Like a wormhole through the fourth dimension.
Right. Normally changing the past just creates an alternate timeline.
Much
But thanks to the
better
wormhole,
game,
what you do there affects my time, and vice versa.
So I can change things here now that can immediately change things in the future? That's amazing. Spectacular
and
even.
not very innovative. It's mostly just button mashing, like the attack button, and sometimes the range to disarm an enemy that rejects the normal melee attack. especially the swinging and the wall driving. It's so unrefined. That's really bothersome. I'm coming here. Probably
The
go
security
here.
system has all the entrances blocked.
Okay,
I gotta come back here after I take out the security mainframe.
Parker, my path to the 66th floor is blocked by some kind of force field.
Welcome to my world.
Like that. No. Just. It's fine. Things like this makes this game a bit like shows that the newer games are much better. I can just use the spikes and try.
Hi, is it okay with you if I destroy that security mainframe behind the glass?
Protect security mainframe.
It's worth a shot.
Security seals have been implemented on all major access points. All non-intruders should remain at their stations so as not to be targeted.
Thank you for shopping,
The rings.
Alchemac. I'm about to destroy the security
Shield blocks
mainframe.
there.
How you doing, O'Hara? You still stuck?
Ready then?
Yeah.
Well, listen and learn, doobie. Ta-da! That's all both of Brums, right?
My force field just changed into sentries. Robot guards.
This whole quantum causality thing is a real wild card. I can't control if it makes things better or worse. Well, at least I can get through the door now.
They're good. I'm better.
Okay. Now to get back to that sealed door through the elevator shaft. The force field should be down by now.
Yeah. Easy. Through. I think this game has like 20 or 21 chapters. That's a lot of keys.
Oh man, everything hurts. Open those doors!
Pull together, Spidey.
Man, hey, let's
Use of excessive violence to apprehend intruder has been approved.
You're holding back, Eddie.
well, I think I almost finished the first 2 chapters.
You realize this time travel story of yours is gonna cost me my job.
It's not your job. It's not even your reality.
Yeah, that's what you keep saying. But how do you know?
Because I do. And deep down, so do you. Now let me concentrate. I have my own problems right now.
Yeah, well, I can't help you with that.
Maybe you can. Parker, you're making this harder for me, not easier.
I told you trying to control this quantum causality thing was a stupid idea.
Yeah.
They said penicillin was stupid too.
So now I have to
There, the elevator I need is
the
right at the end of
robot
this
from
hallway.
being built.
Parker, I'm in a jam and you put me there.
So the
Hey,
robots
I
are
was having a
fixed.
quiet evening until you started talking inside my head. Don't blame me for this. All right, fine. What do you need me to do? O'Hara? Great, he's gone.
Parker, stop screwing around and get me out of this.
I'm not a time travel expert. How do I... Wait. What if I just trash the robotic research facility? Is that worth a try?
Anything's worth a try.
Stop yelling at me! I'm just learning about this whole quantum causality thing.
Learn faster.
Cool.
Okay, I'm there. I'll destroy the prototype parts and we'll see what happens.
At least one of us will.
It's one leg destroyed.
I can't believe a man's life is depending on a theory.
Believe it.
Still with me, O'Hara?
Faster. Faster would be better.
I'm doing my best.
Fast.
no.
Not good enough.
No! O'Hara, hang on!
No, I have to do this one. And finished.
O'Hara, there's nothing left here to trash. You still there?
For the most part.
Did they turn into something else? Like, I don't know, kittens?
Yeah, small, metal, robotic, killer kittens.
Aww.
Thanks for getting me out of there. Kind of proves the quantum causality theory.
Just tell me who wins the next 10 World Series and we'll call it even.
The world what?
You're killing me, O'Hara.
I'm not, but you will if you go to the 66th floor.
66th floor, I know. And we both know I'll do what I have to.
Okay, fine. If plan A, keeping you out of danger, isn't working, then we'll go for plan B. I'll get down to my own 66th floor and see if we can solve this thing.
I'll try not to die in the meantime.
Thank you for opening the door for me. Let's try again. No, I can take it. The suicide, kamikaze bombers. Basically.
Wow, Alchemax isn't kidding around.
But nothing to worry about. Oh no.
I need a security pass for that door, and I'm hemorrhaging time, especially if Parker arrives before I do. If only he had listened to me.
Smart. Sneaky. Feet in bed eigenlijk. Not sure how to get there. still there.
Hey, Scrappy! I need your built-in passkey. Hand it over.
I'm currently going for one of the trophies for combat. Yes.
Have to get back to that locked door fast.
Okay. Leave.
Parker, slow down. Wait for me to get to my 66th floor.
Instead of my slowing, how about you hurry?
Figures.
Yeah, I'm quickly switching through the game. I think we're already in chapter 3, by the way.
Parker, a hallway here just changed.
It wasn't me. Maybe Brock smashed the wall or something. I'm just trying to stay alive.
If you were, you'd clear out. But you have to prove your bravery.
Bravery? Dude, there is nothing I would like better than to just hightail it out of here.
Then why the shock don't you?
Because what I do here matters, okay? Beyond changing hallways into elevators, it matters. And that's just something I have to live with, even if it means I die with it. You get it, O'Hara?
Whatever.
Attention, intruder. Security forces are still in operation. Please remain where you are so that you can be disposed of with minimal pain.
Only one key.
So, where are you?
Nearly where you don't want me to be.
Slow down, would you?
How about you speed up?
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Only way to move fast enough is to go free fall in the elevator shaft. Shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
Oh,
On my way, Parker. Parker?
Free falling.
That's ominous.
I basically believe it because, well, again, it's 30% sensitive. Okay, it's going very good. Sure. That's okay. Negative. So I hope to get to chapter application before I stop today. So I can play the hard difficulty pack for like 3 sessions maybe.
Parker, it happened again!
No, for crying out loud, it wasn't me!
Intruder detected.
Very nice.
Employee force.
Oh, great. A Centurion.
Yeah, now I remember. Now it's like a little crawling section.
Shock it! Gotta get back
Is it
up
really
there fast before Parker reaches his own 66th floor ahead of me.
I don't know.
Parker, you hanging in there?
Oh,
So-
sure. Hanging, crawling, leaping, all part of the service. And you can stop worrying about me, Mommy. Especially since I'm the one who keeps having to bail you out.
I think
I'll keep worrying until this is done. How close are you to the 66th floor?
the direction
Parker?
of the wall.
Shut up. I just
Instead of
spotted
the direction
Parker.
of the camera. Like
Touch. Parker! Parker, are you... Oh, great.
right now.
We've got to wrap this thing
like
up before
the
it turns into an even
camera
bigger disaster than it
angle.
already is.
See? And the follow that instead of really the direction. Like I'm going straight forward, but I'm pointing that way. But hey, like I said, there's not the power-ups, health, power, stuff like that, dodging. So, I have nothing to worry about.
At least there's an alternate route. It'll slow me, but I can still get to the 66th floor.
Supplying backup as required.
I can get this
It's Dr. Rem. Another time shift? It looks like the only way up to the 66th floor is through the ventilation.
Let's go. What an amazing swing. No, I like the game. But the PS4 and PS5 games are so much better. Graphic wise, gameplay wise, but also control gameplay wise. Also the story is better. Basically everything in that game is better. Like I would take like DLCs from those games that are very similar games. Always this nice. Well, this one is fun, but it's a little bit different.
This is nuts. Old nuclear plants had less protection than this.
I would say, and a good. I think it's a very good platinum. And I really want all the platinums for the Spider-Man games. All the Spider-Man games. Flamethrower.
Finally made it back to where I was.
Well,
Parker, I made it to the 66th floor. Where are you? Is this anti-venom still hiding?
I'm face to face with anti-venom.
I mean,
Eddie, you're responsible for the explosions?
Trying to blow you up.
If you were really trying, you'd have done it. What's going on, Eddie?
Kill you now.
anti-venom, like from anything else, he has some kind of resistance to Spidey sense. Normally Spider-Man is breaking if it is hit, because Spider-Man is pretty big if he's going to be hit. There are some
What's happening there, Parker?
Anti-Venom's fighting himself more than he is me.
And quit game. Because I want to see how far into the story you are. So that my vitamin B12 shot. I have to take it later. Okay. So chapter left. This one. 3. 4. Chapter 4 already done. So now I'm doing chapter 5 out of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 17. So either I can't count or it's only 17 chapters. I thought it was 20. But now that I think about it, Act 1 is only 6 chapters and there are 3 chapters. So it makes sense.
What's happening there, Parker?
So,
Anti-Venom is fighting himself more than he is me.
Subcutaneous control chips would do the job.
We all know
How dangerous
back
is
in
this guy?
2000,
He drains my powers on contact, and he's invisible to my spider sense.
Terrific. But where are you now, and can you avoid him?
Back then,
66th floor, and yeah, maybe I could avoid him.
Well, for
Plus,
us,
if his
Spider-Man
explosions
was
bring the
perfect.
building down, people for blocks around will be killed.
I don't think anyone can view mild.
Hold it together, Spidey. Gotta rest up.
Get the long I didn't get yet. Sure. Not paying attention. Okay. We can go through this door.
Gotta find a way to get Eddie Brock free of whatever's controlling him.
Swing. Okay, remember this part is a blow up.
Eddie, you're being controlled. Fight it.
Fight you instead.
Oh man, everything hurt. He took off
Also a
again.
few
If only you do the
references in
same.
the game.
O'Hara, if you don't get that I can't turn my
Spider-Man
back on
properties,
danger,
like
no matter what
could
the
happen
cost,
in the
then you've got no
future.
business calling
Like, some
yourself
of them
Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm
Are they
hurt.
immortal?
Guess what else I
For
am?
instance,
Still
Sandman.
alive. Let's
He's
hope you
really
can
made
keep
as
saying
Sandman.
the same thing.
So, does he age? Does he die? Because normal people like Mary Jane, even if she didn't die because of an accident or something, she would have been dead for sure. Because either that or she'll be 150 years old by now. Of course, that's not realistic. And then he's like Kingpin. Should also be dead because he's human. But Sandman is something different.
We've been a lot of things to
they
each
also
other,
don't do
Eddie,
that
but
kind
you've
of
never been
stuff
anyone's
in
patsy.
this game.
Oh, good. Stand there and call names. Great plan.
So scarce.
Eddie, listen. You've got a chip inside you that's making you do this.
Just making it.
I like the design of this anti-venom.
The longer that thing's in you, the more it's
Also
rewiring your
like the
thinking.
not Peter Parker design.
No,
It's
it's
like
cat.
no, like some kind of Grease character. They're like the Spider-Man design, like how Spider-Man in costume looks.
Parker, what are you doing? Because it's causing major problems here.
I've got to get the atomic energy regulators out of the way so they're not destroyed.
So, I'm in danger of frying from
That's
radiation
more
gas
like
of explosions on your end.
Like,
Hey, you're the one who told me about quantum
series like
causality.
Batman, like,
Yeah, well,
it's like
now
half
I'm telling you to fix this. Sheesh.
Okay, O'Hara, the first regulator's safe.
Radiation
But
level is
there's also
dropping,
the
but
one, like, he's
my
more
costume's
gruesome,
providing me some
more-
protection from it, but it's not gonna last forever.
Just
morally
give me a minute to take care of the other two regulators.
Minute's about all I have.
waste the risk of trying to save everyone against just saving the important people, I guess. And then choosing waste risk to reward, I guess. That's Spider-Man.
I've gotten the second
Record
regulator's
Spider-Man.
safety. Is it still
Or
affecting
from
things on
our
your
side.
end?
Yeah, it's still dropping, but
It's more
a
into
cumulative effect if it's not stopped entirely.
whatever the risk
That
is,
body
everyone
part started
tries to
falling off
save
yet?
everyone.
I'm still in one.
The risk factor doesn't weigh as much.
Planning to make this
for
go away or
him
not.
as the reward.
You know, you gotta learn to lighten up. I'll take care of the last one. Everything will be fine.
You're not the one who could end up as a human nightlife.
Like the swinging, it's fine in these type of sections because they're designed for the swing. But
What do you mean?
everywhere else it feels so
This door should do the job.
no point. We made it.
O'Hara, tell me you're okay.
Better than okay. I'm back up to full strength.
I hate to admit it, but this quantum causality thing of yours is actually
So
pretty
I'm already in
effective.
chapter
glad
5,
you
I
approve.
think.
You know, for something that makes no freaking sense at all.
That's
Dead
really
end.
fun. It's also of course
There's an air
because,
duct. I can get to Brock that way.
So the golden spiders, you get them from the challenges, from the Web of Shadow. So you get challenges like throughout the story, like defeat 10 enemies in 30 seconds, or challenges like getting a 50 hit combo.
It doesn't look like an automatic door. It's
2
a
minutes.
two-man operation. But
Don't
I
forget.
can move fast enough after I hit that switch to get through.
Oh. Oh, okay. First we need to destroy this. How do I open this door? Oh, I can. Okay. I think, at least. Let's just try. Oh. Hello? Even if all these things are still made in time somehow.
Attention, security. Apprehend intruder immediately.
Okay, that's just kind of wrong. Just trying to power through some reroll.
Attention, security.
Almost 50 things
Intruder
again.
must be
Like,
neutralized.
What the heck are these? Looks like they escaped from the
Future.
Museum of Unnatural History. Pleasant dreams.
Trying to get a very insane lizard died with reusing.
Come on, regroup.
Enemies?
Back off, Eddie! You're a pup!
Oh, I skipped, sorry.
Hey,
No, we are fighting. Venom is that
he's back, Eddie!
still some elite, but he
Wearing out my
takes
patience.
the orange, but also the
Great, he's
property
self-healing.
and character.
Nothing's ever easy.
Oh, that's why I think Venom and Symbiote looks like Spider-Man. Like, he gets the character and
What's
then
going on?
Spider-Man.
I'm taking care of Brock!
Who?
That's the last thing we want to do. If you lose, how about you stop talking? Because distracting me is not helping.
If you survive this, I may kill you
I
myself.
think Spider-Man was not the first person involved in symbiote. I think the first person, I'm not just hit this guy now. Or Otto Octavius. Okay, guess not. Would be funny if that also changed like the future.
Hello?
Like
Eddie?
doing something unexpected, like
We
hitting
all
the
done
people
here?
on the side.
How about that? Miguel!
First person
Good
symbiote
news.
bomb
Turns
to
out you
Deadpool.
were wrong. Hope
Which
that doesn't
explains
injure
why
ego.
the symbiote
What, you think if you die, I'll be happy to be right?
so
I don't think you're happy to be
deranged and crazy.
wrong.
Well, then you know as little about me as you think I know about you.
What I know is that Brock looks to be down for the count.
They're also the reason why all the symbiotes look a little
So,
bit like
can we call this one a wrap,
Spider-Man,
Eddie?
or like
Maybe go grab
the
some
symbiotes
coffee,
with a hope,
laugh about
like
it.
Spider-Man. Like Venom looks a lot like Spider-Man, and also this anti-Venom looks a lot like Spider-Man. And that's because
Okay, guess I can go back now and take
for
out Sloan once and
me,
for all.
for a reason, but the symbiote,
Okay, great, no spider sense.
Spider-Man is the perfect host for symbiotes. So that's why it was really
Cure you.
Go,
a
cure.
perfect match for Venom or for the regular symbiote to balance
Nice
the
try.
Eddie. Yes,
Didn't work.
because Spider-Man is the perfect host.
Now to finish the job.
Peter rejects the symbiote. That means it takes the perfect host away from him, so they will be
avoid him.
Spider-Man. Going for
Can't stay out of his way.
see either the
Can't stay out of his way.
people there's spice in the can. Not that bad.
One side, coming through.
It's going so bad. Oh, am I
The chip
supposed
they
to
stuck
do
in you is messing with your power. Fight it, Eddie.
You're about to die.
Eddie, don't you get it? This is your chance to take back your mind. You can end this now.
Yes, end this.
Good.
Ending you.
Oh, I was supposed to. Okay, that makes sense.
O'Hara, you might get to be right after all.
Like difficult
Believe me, that's the last thing I want.
Very
Calm
doable,
down,
very
you made it.
Dawson, difficulty is quite a lot. And that's fine. But I can handle a little challenge. But I felt very strong.
You're done.
Normally you would take them all.
I'm about to reach
Then-
the gateway room.
And when you get there,
Some cases are like a
Then
little
what?
fight, you get a gold
Don't worry.
spider, like a
Yeah.
great spider.
why would I?
Oh, you've got to be
No.
kidding me. Parker, it's another time distortion blocking my
I
way.
already have to go. I skipped
blame me.
spells.
I'm not blaming anyone. I need to find another way to the gateway room.
No, it's like in a sensory
Better avoid whatever that stuff
laser
is.
area. And you can deactivate it by going there. And you need to do that. I do that. Over here. Then go over here. Oh no. Okay, that is. I think all enemies are dead now. Because of that force field thing. That laser area thing, I guess.
O'Hara? Might want to get a move on.
Just hold on a little longer.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? If Brock wasn't busy fighting what's controlling him, I'd be a blue and red splotch by now.
Point taken. I'll hurry.
So I'm gonna play all the Spider-Man as well, also the older ones, like you have, like I'm gonna call them the PS3 Spider-Man. All of them are on PS3, there's also some on Vita and each one of them on PS4. But I basically the non-Insomniac made Spider-Man. I have to say, Insomniac had a few good games. Like,
You have not been cleared for
or
this
the game
activity.
at least, because you have all the Ratchet & Clank games they made. The same on the most recent Spyros as well, because they used to make that, like the original Spyros were made by Insomniac. Then they moved to Ratchet & Clank, basically how Naughty Dog went from Crash Bandicoot to the Jack and Daxter games. But I'm not sure if they remade them, the reignited version. I don't think they're made by Insomniac. I think they're made by Bob's Toys Chest, I think the talking spell.
It's getting kind of complicated on my end, but I'm almost there.
Insomniac is probably
Still
started
haven't told
involved.
me what happens
And now they
once
made
you get
also
there.
The only thing I can think of is
2018
to go back to your time.
Spider-Man for
Swell.
PS4,
We'll do lunch.
the remake version for the PS5. You have Miles Morales, Lance Strottle, What's the launch title for PS5? At least for me, really. I know the PS5, Spider-Man 2 released, very good game. It was a lot of the same, so now you have basically 3 Spider-Man games that are basically the same gameplay and formula, of course different stories and not a lot of gimmicks. Not gimmicks. Like new stories, it's not all the same, I would say, but it's very similar. I love it. I would play at least 2 more of those games. But I think they should do something with them as well. But they will, because they also are going to make a Wolverine game. And that's also great. I love Wolverine.
You still with us?
And now with this
Not for much longer if Brock has anything to say about it. O'Hara, maybe I would have listened to you. You did keep saying shock all the time.
Oh, you did listen. You just did what you had to do.
Oh, I thought I had like
I didn't think
1.5 hours.
I'd have to die for it.
A lot more time.
You won't! Trust me! We'll get you through this.
Oh, I'm not very familiar with the Venom.
2 of us.
I know that he has no weaknesses like the regular symbiote. Like the regular Venom has weakness to high vibration or high frequency sounds. That's how you probably get rid of the suit in the first place. It's also weak by fire, like if you are able to remove the suit, you can, or the symbiote, I guess. Set it on fire, you kill it. You know, symbiote. And hive mind one self-organism, so it works together.
Try, Spider-Man.
If you cut
But I've
them
had
out,
100 years to plan
all
this.
the health.
Keep your friends close
Then
and your
draw.
enemies closer. I kept you
Now
close
fire
to
is
keep
not
an
the
eye
only
on
way
you,
to
make
kill
use
it.
of you. But now you're done, and I'm done with you.
O'Hara.
But I mean, and the Venom doesn't have this weakness. Also, it's no personality.
If you're there.
I mean,
I
that's
got
not
nothing left.
Eddie
No
Brooke
power.
and Venom,
No.
but it's
No, nothing.
Eddie Brooke as anti-Venom.
You tried to warn
Like,
me. I was an idiot.
The symbiote
Stop
is
talking about yourself in the past tense. This isn't over.
Spoken like someone.
Entity, so
Wasn't
he is
here.
full control. Well,
I will be. Just hold on.
Story points here. Why isn't he in control now? Well, he's being controlled by the CEO. No. And he has to resist spider sense, but he started by acting still.
Don't need to say it.
And then he fucking have his
And I'm out
web
of jokes.
tentacles. And then I lost that power. So maybe he,
I'm sorry.
instead of get resistant to
No second way are you giving me brave last words!
Because just in the cutscene a few seconds ago he was like grabbing me and
You're done.
he's like absorbing something from me. Instead of just, you know, hitting me, killing me.
Not through with you.
Let's do it.
Come on.
Another
Spike.
cutscene.
Hold it together. Just another few seconds. Just get your strength back.
In the meantime, I have to respond to a message. I've already seen a cutscene, so I'm not paying attention, but basically Spider-Man's almost being killed. But now she's died. But now O'Hara pulls him out. and basically switches place with regular Spider-Man. Well,
Why the
maybe
shock
that's a
didn't you
spoiler
listen to
right
me?
now, because
I should have found a way
except for
to
this
get him to
instance,
listen.
I think O'Hara and so the O'Hara is Spider-Man 2099 and Peter Parker in this game never occupy the same space or time. Oh, they do, because they're clearly, I want to say touching, but that sounds weird. Also, I want to learn more about Spider-Man 2099 because the only thing I know about him is one
What have you
animated
got me into the middle of,
episode
Walker?
from the
I'm just a
90s.
scientist, for the love
Stop
of...
whining, Octavius. You knew I was out to change the future.
I didn't know the future was
And-
going to start fighting back. The forces we're unleashing with this quantum tunnel...
It's under control.
It's out of control, and Spider-Man is still alive to stop it.
We'll just send Anti-Venom after him. The gateway just needs a minute to recharge if it's going to send him through safely.
And of course now this game,
This has to
you
work.
have the
Has
Spider-Man
to.
into the Spider-Verse.
Gateway's powering up.
Oh wait, so O'Hara's in the present. And in the future, I guess. But it's a bit an alternative story. Not the regular
Bring it
Same
on,
as
you
the
pasty
MCU
faced
Spider-Man.
patsy!
What the
So
hell?
what?
The place is crawling with Spider-Man.
Is not
Don't worry, Anti-Venom will step on this
like the
one.
regular story. Because
I
he
don't
just
understand.
got forbidden
Why
by
aren't
Spider
Anti-Venom's
Tom Holland,
powers draining his...
Because mine aren't
he
radiation
followed
based, if
Tom
you have to
Holland
know.
as Peter Parker.
Didn't know, don't care.
And he
You're just old easy.
doing vigilante stuff, being a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And all things doing stuff that doesn't need to fight all the Avengers like Iron Man and Civil War. After which he becomes like gets access to a level back.
That's what's controlling
Regular
His regenerator must have fallen to the surface.
It's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, he doesn't really see that.
Wanna go? Let's
He
go!
will probably get that from he's like a conventional main space memory and everything knows Peter Parker, Spider-Man, Spore, Spider-Man. So I think we'll get to the same thing with that. That Spider-Man will be the regular story Spider-Man.
The first Spider-Man.
One thing here. Across the
I'm your
Spider-Man. Across the Spider-Verse movie. So hard, really hard.
I've got my own
Oh no, that's is to see the
Oh, yeah. Where am I?
Parker! You're alive?
What the...
that one thing
Yeah.
is important to that.
Some kind of monster's breaking in. Where'd they come from?
And attacked by
Just keep calm. There are probably mutation experiments with the regeneration eggs in that lab. Most likely they'll want to eat you for raw materials.
defeated.
I think you told me to stay calm. That makes it all better.
I'll change things here to fix things there.
Here? There? Wait, am I in 2099?
Yeah, but if I destroy the regeneration eggs here, it'll eliminate the experiments there.
I'm not really sure what
Parker,
happened there.
you still with me?
Please
Parker!
destroy
I'm
one.
sorry. Sitting in this egg, mine's a little scrambled.
Peter?
I'm here, okay? Just hurry. I'm trying to
I think this one's
break my
already
egg. It's hard to keep my sunny side up.
Parker, tell me you're safe.
Dude,
So,
just because I'm stuck in an egg doesn't mean I go over easy.
oh,
Oh
Spider-Man.
boy. I'm going after anti-venom. You try not to get killed. Again.
So, did I already get all the
You'll have to up your game with me. Check your breath! Done. You won't do to me what you did to the first one. My powers don't drain. That's just sad. New Spider-Man in town.
Your punches are as weak as a...
You're pathetic. Stop to rest.
You did it to me. Planted that chip in me. Controlled me.
I didn't control you, Brock. I freed you. Both know you wanted Spider-Man dead. You should be thanking me.
Let me show you just how grateful I am.
No! Keep back! One side, you fool!
Yeah, so Antef and I fused together 3 or 2 other
cellular
entities. One of
regeneration
them's
completed
Dog.
in 3, 2,
But
1.
I don't want to see you.
Regeneration complete. You are fully healed, Mr. Parker.
Sure.
Room spinning. I can barely stand. Where am I?
I'm quickly going to pause because I'm quickly going to grab something to drink. Back in a second. A little bit of chocolate. Okay.
You're in 2099, Parker. The
So.
cellular regenerator healed you.
How my medical insurance covers that?
Throat and
Focus,
voice
Parker.
really need
We
a
have to
little
test the
water.
gateway. Toss something small into it.
Okay.
Oh, come on, O'Hara. Wasn't coming back from the dead
Where do I
entitle
go?
me to a breather?
We need to see if the gateway's reestablished. And every second that...
Okay.
Hashtag me after
fine.
party.
I'm on it. I'm gonna toss a piece of junk to see if the gate's working one way. Incoming!
It came through. Perfect.
Huh. Plus, I'm feeling like my old self. Strength and everything.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing the cellular regenerator had your DNA on record.
Good. Stand back.
What do you mean?
I'm coming through the gateway.
Wait, the return circuits are fried. I won't be able to come through even if you set it up on that end. I'll be stuck here.
So fix it.
I can't. The technology doesn't exist here yet. You need to find the repair parts on your side and then send them through. I'll guide you to where they are.
The heck is that?
What happened?
I'm looking at a tentacle the size of a Buick.
Yeah, something like that came at me when the gateway first got overloaded.
It looked like one of those mechanical tentacles that Otto Octavius uses in his research. Really messed up.
Look, just watch out for it. There may be more.
Oh, believe me, whatever's trying to kill me at any time, there's always more. So where to?
Get to the hydroponic jungle. You'll find what you need there.
I can't remember. No, spoilers.
These freaking tentacles keep showing up.
Well, that's interesting.
I am so glad you can maintain your scientific detachment. And why are time gateway repair parts in a jungle?
Just trust me, okay?
Trust me, says the voice in my head. You know, this...
quickly have to send a message for dinner.
This is how serial killers get started. The claw end of the tentacle, where the joints are. That's probably the weak point.
Yeah, I recently did all the challenges, so some of these you have to go really fast through a certain part of the game. So, for instance, here I had to go through all.
Some webbing should take care of that turret.
2 minutes.
When you acquire the parts, keep them
So I still
separate.
know where to go,
Otherwise, you
basically.
can wind up with a sort of energy feedback.
Okay, what sort do
Go
you mean?
continue.
The explosive sort.
There's
Oh,
nothing telling me I have to
fantastic.
go left first and then right.
By the way, thanks for bringing me back from the dead. Now I know how Captain America feels. And Jean Grey. And Colossus. And...
Just don't die again and we'll call it even.
Let me quickly do it for myself. Gonna be boring a little. Oh! When did I almost die?
O'Hara! What just happened? What is that?
What are you talking about?
I have a nice easy path in front of me and it just became an obstacle course.
Welcome to my world, literally. You're seeing quantum causality in action.
Weird. So, you can help me from the present.
Which present? You're in my present. You mean your past present or my present future?
I hate you. Pleasant dreams!
Oh, that first thing is not that. Because I didn't receive his key.
Close but no cigar! Pain is searing. Okay, I'm almost there. Now what?
Okay, there are 3 rooms in the hydro jungle. You'll find an energy regulator in each one. Take the part that looks like an atomic battery.
Atomic?
It'll be fine, as long as you remember that they're fragile. And if they touch you...
And if they touch each other, I'm screwed. I get it.
Before I was so intimidated by this big area like this is going to take.
The part you need should be in the middle of the room. You can take it without risk after you deactivate the 3 consoles around the room.
Why are these things always in 3s?
Oh,
I have no idea.
You know, that's just gonna bug me now for the rest of the day.
Oh. Oops, oopsie. Ah, well. Excellent. Checkpoint, right now.
Pull it together, Spidey.
That's the first one. Okay. Second one.
Good news, O'Hara. I'm on a roll.
Don't stand around taking bows. Those tentacles started showing up here in force.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Another one. I think here we
How's
have
it
to
going?
Time. More robots. I'm not complaining. It beats tentacles. This is getting absurd. People come and go so quickly here. I'm not gonna miss that guy. Okay, O'Hara, I got the part.
You just keep going. Hurry up.
Yeah, I'm going.
This is where it shows how efficient the swing is, because you really need those. No. Knobs to not to climb actually.
Security lasers. Again.
Hit the switches to open the door. It's easy enough.
Jesus Says you.
Keep
Oh, and by
going.
the way, thanks for putting me in this fix.
We're both in.
Yeah, but I'm the Wii dodging lasers.
Good boy.
I can't believe that nailed me. Whoa! Almost forgot O'Hara's warning about making sure they don't touch. That was close.
So,
O'Hara, I got all three. I'm good to go.
Then do it. Head back to the gateway room.
On my way.
I can go here. Oh yeah, I have to go back.
Oh, damn! O'Hara! The suicide is back, and it's just annihilated my way out. Or maybe not. It looks like it just opened up a different path.
Oh, how convenient. Because imagine I have to just walk back.
I hope you're being
the exact
careful
same
with the
route,
parts.
while all the enemies are already defeated.
O'Hara? Remember you said to keep those parts separate? Let's just say, just for the sake of argument, that didn't work out. Just how big a bang are we talking about?
It would crater the city. Why are you asking? Don't tell me.
Is there any way to reverse it? More tentacles. I can't get past them in time. It smells like a sewer in here. Better keep moving.
My. A blast from the past. Such an active little spider. Brings back so many memories. You aren't supposed to be here, you know.
That voice. It sounds like... No, it couldn't be.
The security systems told me you're here. And you've been very naughty. But you just keep running around spinning your webs, little spider. I'll be right with you, so we can relive old times.
It must be the speakers distorting it. By the way, who builds speakers into sewers anyway? What's up with that?
It is burnt. Let's do I wait, no, I have to no, okay. Yeah, that one should be connected to that one. So there we just go over here. Get these ones until most these away. And then that one. Yeah, it was really bad. But hey, we just
I'm in the gateway room. All right, throw the parts through, one at a time. Passing them through the energy stream should reverse the energy buildup. But if you toss them in all together, it'll trigger the...
Okay, I get it. We got any clue why Otto's tentacles keep coming out of nowhere?
He may still be alive between dimensions trying to get out.
Or drag us in.
I wish I knew how to get rid of these shocking tentacles.
Have you got the new parts in place?
Yeah, I just have to activate the breakers.
Good plan.
Without getting killed.
Ooh, better plan.
What are you doing? I'm activating the breakers. Just hold on.
Don't hurry. I'm thinking of staying here. Good.
Are you out of your... Okay, let me just finish this and we'll talk. Zero in. That's just a taste of what I can do. You need a better plan.
basically good enough. Oh yeah, I remember. Opens that gate for it.
I'm not getting a steady power flow. I need to find the schematics to figure out why. If the archives room here is in the same place it is in my time, it should be accessible through a vertical tunnel. You stay put.
I've been thinking maybe staying put isn't such a bad idea.
Meaning what?
Come on, O'Hara. It's not like anti-venom was a fluke. Someone's always trying to kill me, and there's always a chance of my loved ones being caught in the crossfire. If I stay here, no one I love will suffer or die because of me.
What about all the good you've done? And will do? The people you'll inspire, including me.
You're saying the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my loved ones?
I'm not saying that. History says that.
Yeah, well, history doesn't have to wrestle with guilt.
Or tentacles. They're at it again. All right, stay clear of them. I'll get it figured out on my end. Shut it! I'm not gonna reach that door before it's sealed tight.
Just in time.
Oh, there has to be a way to reopen it.
Go here, crawl. Yeah, this was on the challenge I did before.
Give me an update, O'Hara. It's all I can do to stay ahead of these tentacles.
Yeah, this is just taking a little longer than expected.
Well, move it. I already died enough for one day.
So, I want to check something because I remember, because the challenge was like collect all the power-ups, but yeah, there should have been like the little red health power thingy over there, but it isn't. So you can really see that all the power, all the health tankers are gone. Now just go. Come down. Cool. Go inside. Do this.
That's you hanging in there, Parker?
Those mutant tentacles are getting way too close.
Don't worry, it's almost over.
Yeah, it better be.
I died. Oop. No.
Okay.
Closed door again. With any luck, the switch is nearby this time, too.
I quickly have to respond to a message again. Normal life just goes on.
Okay, let's continue. No. The scroll. Thank you. This doesn't open. Oh yeah, I remember. I have to go here. And defeat.
You've got to be kidding! Where's that
all
pass?
the enemies, all... Well, no, not all the enemies. Just 3 of them.
Stop to rest. Focus, Mickey. Focus.
The first one. Okay. There's my stuff.
You can't take me.
Let's go. Open.
The tentacles to convince me that 2099 sucks, then mission accomplished.
Anxious to come home? Well, so am I.
Oh wow, I really see a lot of people over there. Wow, I can't imagine that I did this. I think it's the second time.
I hate this place.
Good luck, I guess.
Can't make myself a target.
Well, anyways, I'm just happy to achieve that trophy or
Okay. Next. I think this was it, basically. Because we have to build the phone and open I think that was supposed to happen, I guess.
What's the story?
I'm almost to the archives.
Almost won't stop these freaking tentacles!
Oh, now, terrific. A voice-coded...
Attention, security. Intruder must be neutralized.
Now you're just starting to annoy me.
I'm so let's open the door.
I can't sit around and talking to myself. I don't know what to do.
Okay. You're in a better position than I am.
If I can find the architectural plans, make some changes, but I'll need a computer for that.
Then find one!
I mean, I don't need any more active powers, so it's... I have no reason to access those computers anymore, but, you know... Just my monkey brain is like, oh, shiny bits, let's open.
Never panic. There looks to be an electrical panel up there. Maybe I could short circuit this thing.
See if there's any way to slow it.
So this is the first one.
O'Hara? Remember that whole I never panic thing? That's more of a guideline than a rule.
Parker, did it work?
I made it worse. The incinerator started up.
Can you shut it down from your end?
I sure hope so.
Oh, now I need to find a computer. Why is this shocking happening?
Great, I either get fried or flattened. Now I know how an egg feels.
One more. Oh,
where's that computer?
The computer has been created. Third. I mean, it's open. Right. Yeah. If not.
Hey! Remember when you were telling me to hurry up? Right back at you!
Yeah, I'm doing my best to find that computer so I can bail you out.
I'll do better than your best!
No. The web crawling. I mean the wall crawling. Oh. Let's go. Just power through it.
Parker, are you there? Say something!
Oh, whew. Glad I'm out of there. The place smelled like a rhino in July.
It's saving.
O'Hara, they have enough security in here to keep out an army and Spider-Man. Any ideas?
I'm trying something here. Did it work?
Yeah,
Okay.
mostly. I can deal with the rest. Thanks, O'Hara.
Groceries anymore? Because someone else is getting groceries for dinner. Yeah, I wanted to really quickly, but no, I'm Spider-Man from our time, Amazing Spider-Man, I guess. Peter Parker. I'm Peter Parker again. Oh. And I want to check which chapter I'm on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm on the 9th chapter. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The 9th, right? Is that? That means just a final battle, basically. 16, 17, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah. So I'm I'm halfway through the game already. Nice. I think I will do one more chapter. Oh no. For a second I thought the stream stopped for a while already. For some reason.
O'Hara, they have enough security in here to keep out an army of Spider-Man. Any ideas?
That's a shame.
I'm trying something here. Did it work?
Yeah, mostly. I can deal with the rest. Thanks, O'Hara.
So I think the trick here was to walk with the layers, so it now goes the other direction. And I can just... Oh, this is late now. Give me some time. And now I walk back. Just behind this laser grid. Now I can really quickly open it. And now it opens the door, but also the last part of the lasers. It goes in my direction. I do 27.
Moving on to the next item on our agenda.
Good. Now focus. Get the schematics we need. If you run into trouble, I can make modifications from here to simplify your path.
Close but no cigar! Pleasant dreams! Yeah, I'm stuck again. I'm blocked by a security field. Can you do anything for me?
It looks like the security matrix is in the adjacent room. I'm rerouting a vent to you so you can destroy it.
Oh.
Thanks, I'm on my way to the archives. I'm sure I'll be fine from here on out.
Just hurry. These shocking tentacles are getting nastier by the minute.
On my way! Another security matrix. Great.
Yeah, I'm in the fun of challenge already. Just now realize how much this challenge.
One side coming through.
So I think like half of all the combat sequences are
pull together, Spidey.
And like half of all the sections in the game are part of the combat or challenge, you know. So that means that you have to play half of the game again with all the challenges. And most of the time you don't succeed in one go. Most of the time it takes like, well, 1 or 2 times most of the time actually. And some of them you have to go try a few times before you get it.
yeah, and you have to play them over again and a few times on that, and basically play through the whole game again.
Okay, the force field should be down by now.
Sorry, but I was busy. Bye guys. Did I just get hit? Ow.
Better go back, little bug, before you get squashed. Bet you can't handle this.
Again, please let me be wrong about who this is. Every time I turn around, there's too many for me to handle.
Are you asking for help?
Look, I don't need you rubbing my nose in it. Yes, I need help, okay?
Give me a few minutes.
Seconds would be better.
Okay, listen. There's a power conduit right next to the roof grid. I'm creating an access to it disguised like a vent. Break through.
Just tell me when and where. I'll try to be alive when you're finished.
Did it work?
I got nothing on my end, except things trying to kill me. Oh, Hera, for crying out loud.
I'm busy trying to deal with tentacles.
Well, deal me a way out of here.
How about now?
Nothing. Wait, hold on. It worked. Hallelujah.
Are you near the archives?
Not yet.
Am I?
How's it going?
I'm making a souffle. How do you think it's going?
Just tell me when you're on your way to the archives.
Yep. At least the place still looks the same. Not the same, but, you know, different. This is screwy.
Oh. Oh. Coming in. Pressing key. Okay. This is going very poorly. So I think when I run, and I open the door. Yeah, by the time, yes, I'm already in. Oh, there's going to be a lot of enemies over here.
It's getting absurd.
And then I already half on my health. Okay, that should be fine.
I gotta rest up. One down, two to go.
You have to get the keys.
Miguel, I'm in the archives. I need access to the other floor so I can get all the keys I need for the classified database.
I'll do what I can, but these tentacles are making life pretty shocking difficult.
Oh. But that's cool. There.
Okay, how's that?
It's a start. I can get to the second floor. I'll let you know when I need the others. Almost done. Just one more. Miguel, I need access to those other floors now.
No, of course, Your Highness. I'll get right on that. Just hold your words a sec, okay? And voila! Now get that key and access the computer.
No.
Sir, yes, sir.
Right. All the enemies just disappeared, which is lovely. This is nice.
Okay, I'm here. So how do I access it?
Enter my password. Lila. L-Y-L-A.
Lyra. Lyra. It's like
Any other ideas?
Let me think.
Wish I could just say
AI
open sesame
from
or grant me access or...
Request acknowledged. Access granted.
That was weird. Okay, let's go over the starter procedures.
Slow down, Parker. It's not that simple.
Did you fire up the work enhancers? Activate the tachyon relays?
Yes, I did all that. No, you just...
Uncouple the Heisenberg compensators.
Yes, of course I... Shocking, no, I didn't.
I was right. Wow. Oh no.
What's wrong?
It's Mary Jane. She dies. Tonight. Right there at Alchemax.
How do you know? For shock's sake, Parker, what part of Don't Poke Around in the Archives was unclear?
Fine, I'm a nosy Parker, but now that I've found out, it's
what? My job to save her? I've got enough to deal with.
You can't mean that. You can't just ignore that she's in danger.
Hey, I'm trying to focus on what's important.
What's important is not standing by and allowing someone to suffer or die because you do nothing. If you don't get that, then you don't get the first thing about being Spider-Man.
You're the one who doesn't get it, Parker. The future depends on...
My future is meaningless without her.
This is gonna be a huge mistake.
I owe you, Miguel. Big time.
Shocking right you do. But
yeah, also this Spider-Man is more scored, I guess, than the...
Thank you. I mean that. Man, it must have been crazy.
It's only like Spider-Man.
If people I love are going to be in danger, then I need to be there to help them.
Like in some of the games, Spider-Man, when really something serious happens, he becomes serious.
Holy, it is her.
And what's Mary Jane look like anyway?
Tall, redhead, in mortal danger. I'm sure you can find her.
What's she doing in Alchemax? Does she work here?
No.
Okay, I will quit the game now. And I think I now finished the 9th chapter, which means we have 8 chapters left. And when I did those, those chapters, I will get the trophy for beating the game on hard difficulty. And after that, I will do some combat related challenges still, and then I have the platinum trophy. So thank you guys for watching for the 11th session, so the first time I did the hard playthrough. Next time I will finish that and probably get the platinum trophy. Thank you all for watching, see you next time, bye!